Greetings. This is the GalleriaHub platform. So, just for context, before I start displaying the website, it is a C2C platform that allows users to sell to other users. And one more thing about the grid that's on the shop page, and this grid is also displayed in other parts of the website, is that it takes into account that users that are selling art can upload images that have different aspect ratios. So this grid basically allows artists to upload at any aspect ratio, but it will still be displayed in the front end quite nicely, in my opinion. And another thing about the website is that while we're still currently working on this aspect of it, well, wait, hold on. Okay, I pressed screenshot by mistake. Let me do this, and I will inspect. So another thing about this is that it is responsive. So other pages, we are still working on that, but the dashboard pages are not responsive at the current moment. So let me decrease the screen size, and as you can see, oh, hold on. Now it's responsive. Now, as you can see, it actually is responsive, and that also includes the footer. Hold on. And that also includes the footer and the top bar. Let me make it small bit smaller. And now the top bar is responsive, and the grid is also responsive. It just took time. I guess it's still because it's still on the development server. But that's enough about the overall platform. Let's actually discuss the details. Now, this is the products page, and the products page basically displays every single product within the database, and it only displays public products. Basically, artists are able to set their products to either public or non-public. Now, I'm currently not logged in, so just keep in mind, look, when I hover over a specific product, there's no action buttons that I can perform, like adding to cart or saving to a wish list. So for that, I'm just going to sign up instead of logging in. Let me sign up. Let me sign up as, I don't know, ifm at ifm.com. And I'll just say ifm, and then I'll put a password, and then I'll sign up. I'll press don't save, and now I have successfully signed up, and it automatically logs me in. So now I'm gonna go back to the shop page, to the products page, and as it loads, notice that each card basically allows me to add to cart or even save. So now that is only displayed when a user has logged in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add like 4 items to the cart. So I'm going to add this item. I'm going to add this item. And as I'm adding items, notice that at the top here where it's written cart, it also displays the number of items within the cart. So I'm going to add that, and I'll probably add that too. And notice that whenever a product is in the cart, the image is kind of dimmed down. Like, look at this product, it's dimmed down to show the user that the current product is in their cart. Another thing that a user can do from the products page is that they can save a product in a list. So I'm going to click here. Hold on. I'm going to click this button, and what this button does is it opens up a toaster, or it's called a toaster in Radix UI, and this allows us to basically, it shows the user the product that they want to save, and then they can click add to wish lists, and it has been added to their wish list. But we will get to that later. So now we are going to discuss the about product page. So I'm just going to scroll down to the tall neck, and I'm going to click this. And Canvas Creator 22, this is a username that we will use when we log in as Canvas Creator, so just remember that. And now the first thing that you might notice is that the product image is basically sticky, meaning that no matter how far the user scrolls, it's always going to be displayed. But when the user reaches the end of the description, it's going to stop being sticky, and now we can continue down the page. Another thing that we did is that the seller's username is also displayed right here. Hold on, let me highlight this here. And another thing that you might notice is that the very same action buttons from the products page can also be found on the about product page, meaning that I can add to cart, I can remove from cart, I can add to my wish lists, I can remove from my wish list. And another thing is that we can also display custom HTML, or the seller can input their own custom HTML within the product description. Okay. Now we will be displaying the functionality for the cart. So let me just add the tall neck once again. I'll add it to cart, and let me head over to the cart. Now, as you can see with the cart, we have the side. It shows us the subtotal, the VAT. The numbers just need to be formatted. And then the person can also put their card number, expiry date for their card number, and the CVV. And then the total amount is reflected within the button. Now, as I scroll down the cart, you'll notice that the order summary, or this here on the side, is also sticky. So the user can just view their whole entire cart and still easily be able to make purchases right there. Now I'm gonna remove this product from the cart because I feel like this product is a little bit expensive, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just gonna remove that. And now it's removed. Now I just have Korea K27, Big Tings, Ariel, and the tall neck. And as I removed, the number of items within the cart basically is reflected here on the update. And if I go back to shop and I scroll up, you'll notice that I removed this item, and this item no longer has the in cart, this red thing. Okay, there's a red in cart tag chip. So now this product that I recently removed no longer has that chip. Now let me go back to the cart, and now I'm gonna basically process the transaction. And as you can see, the subtotal is calculated, including the VAT. And now I can just click pay. And here we can see purchase, successfully purchased. Now the cart is empty, that's why it tells us that we can go visit the shop to add some products. So now I'm gonna go to the invoices, because our platform allows or stores all the invoices that a user has made within the dashboard. So here I am at the dashboard, and I can click invoices, and as you can see here, we have an order ID of 14. The order date was just a minute ago. We purchased. The subtotal was 23,600 with the 15% tax, and then calculates the total. So the user basically has access to all the previous invoices that they have made, which is basically a reflection of their previous purchases. Okay, so far we have discussed GalleriaHub from the buyer's perspective. So now let's look at it from a seller's perspective. So the first thing that I'm going to do now, I'm going to log out from my IFM account. So I'll press log out and it will automatically take me to the login page. Now I'm going to put Canvas Create 22. That's one of the artists. So remember that how we talked about, remember when we were at the about product page and I told you to remember the specific user. Now this is where it's important. So now I'm going to log in as Canvas creator. I'm not going to save that, and then I am going to, okay, there was a pop-up telling me that I have successfully logged in, and I will then proceed to the dashboard. Now within the dashboard I'm going to head over to products. So because I, as a user, I have access to all my products, and here you can see all the products that I have uploaded. Remember how we talked about the tool neck that we added to cart that time? It's right there. And on the side, I will also have a sidebar that shows me all my products. Now this sidebar allows me to filter through all my products. So let me look for which one can I choose? Let's look for Need for Speed. Okay, so we have a product, Need for Speed, that's for 12 rand. So I'm gonna, in the search bar, I'm gonna put need, and as you can see, it shows me all the product names that are similar to my input, and that filter is also applied from here. But instead of editing a product, okay, let's just edit a product. You can see we have the Need for Speed, and we have right here we have the images from the assets tab. And let me update this. So Need for Speed is a great game, and okay, let's just put italics, gamers GG, and I'm gonna make that italic, and I'm gonna make Need for Speed public, and I'm gonna update Need for Speed. Now Need for Speed has been updated. For shortcut, I'm gonna navigate to this specific by doing this instead of going through the navigation. And as you can see, Gamers GG Need for Speed is a great game. It has successfully updated the Need for Speed product. So now I can also, let's just remove that. So let's just say I want to delete Need for Speed, the product I just edited. What I can do is that I can click here, and then I have access to this delete button. And I also have access to the very same delete button from within the product editor, and I can click delete. It's attempting to delete, and it has successfully deleted. And it takes me back to my products page where I can edit multiple products. And you'll notice that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products, but Need for Speed is no longer there. Now I'm going to add a product. So I'm going to click add, and I'm going to put best artwork Uncharted, and I'm going to set the price to 200,000 because this game is just wonderful. The Uncharted franchise, I have 12 in stock, and I will make the product. And I have a pop-up right here that says new product, best artwork Uncharted has been created. I can click view now, and it takes me to the best artwork Uncharted. Now first things first, I'm going to make it public because we want it to be public to users. And I am going to upload an image. I'll upload this image. Okay, let's just upload. I hadn't. Well, hold on. I want to do justice by this game. This game is too wonderful to just ignore like that. And then I'm gonna go back to, okay, not chat. And now instead, let me just do this. So best artwork. I'm gonna now make it public. I'm gonna make it public, and I'm gonna upload the best franchise ever to exist, the Uncharted franchise. And I'm gonna go back to information. And I'm gonna go back to information, and I will just write Uncharted is superior. And now I'm gonna press update, and it is gonna upload the products, and it's gonna upload the assets. So it has to upload to the S3 bucket. So it takes some time to actually upload. I'm not sure how the UJ Wi-Fi is. Let's just wait for it. Okay, now it has successfully uploaded assets, and we can see here from our toaster. And I'm just gonna go. Oh, we have 56 products. Wow. Now I'm gonna say shop. I'm gonna navigate to it, and we can see Uncharted is superior. And that is how the product editor works from the dashboard. Now, as a as a seller, as an artist who sells on the specific platform, it's nice that I can upload my products. I can edit the products, I can delete the products. But it would also be nice for me to see all the sales that I might have made in the past. So now I'm gonna go to the sales, and now for the sales tab, basically displays all the orders or all the people that have bought my products. And for the table, it displays the order ID, the order date, and it shows a reflected time that it happened around 2 hours ago. It shows the buyer. It shows the product. So if I hover over the product, I get to see the product or the picture of the product so that I can easily identify which product I have sold. It shows the price, it shows the quantity, and it shows the total. Now, the price here is not the price reflected within the actual product itself. So I can go to products. Let me go to Boost. And let me update this. It's 18,000. So let me just update. That's a bit too much. I'm gonna update to 5,000. It's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna update it, and you can see it's successfully updated. Now, if I go back to the invoice page, oh wait, sales page, sorry, you will see that. Remember, I changed the price to 5,000 for the specific product. I changed the price to 5,000, but it's going to reflect the price at which the user bought it. And the user bought it around 2 hours ago. And total, basically a reflection, it's 1 times 18,000. All the quantities here are 1. But if the quantity was 2, it would have reflected 36,000 within 100 bills total. So one of the filters, well, one filter is working for now. Two filters, but we can't display it certainly. But what I can then do is, let me show you the iframe. Let's filter by the order ID. So I'm going to put in order ID of 14, and
You can see here we have an order ID of 14, and it happened 16 minutes ago. And the buyer is IFM. The buyer bought the phone or product. Remember, when we logged in or when we signed up as IFM, the very first product we bought was a phone, or one of the products we bought was a phone. Also the dates filter, but unfortunately all the dummy date was literally like inserted, I think yesterday or today. So in theory, if I clicked from, what is it, 2022? Let me move to 2023. Yeah, we somewhere in here. Okay, it's the 16th of October. So if the user were to put 1 to 1, now it's reflecting 1 to 31, it would also reflect here October 1, 2023 to October 31, 2023, and it should filter based on all the orders that have happened within that time span. That is basically the invoice page. Oh, another cool little thing. I know it's not for Marks, but it displays the username and then it says Canvas Creators Sales. So yeah, that's a cool thing. That's our C2C platform. We wanted to implement a lot of features, but I guess we just didn't have the time.